Hello, peoples. This is Carla with Perry.paper.com, and I am here again with another printable from my website. If you want to check it out, Perry.paper.com. And this is just me trying to give you guys an idea of how to use these, what you could potentially use them for. And it's also me using them myself and building up towards making my own budget planner, so to speak. So the next thing that I want to talk about is bills. So in my last video, where we went over the subscriptions, which you're going to see me write down the subscriptions. If you want to see what my subscriptions entail, you can check out that video. The link for this will be in the description. So basically, if you're speaking to a financial advisor or financial professional, they're going to ask you, what are your monthly expenses? And so you have to know what they are, and you should just know what they are on a monthly basis, because that's a way for you to have your emergency fund, or that's a way for you to save up 3 to 6 months of expenses. If you know what your expenses are, that helps you plan for I don't know, like birthdays, events, trips, what have you. You can plan for that if you know what your finances are. Most of us know how much we get paid. And then a lot of people be like, well, all my bills are paid. Okay, but then what, right? So just know that you need to know what your expenses are. So what we're going to do is, I don't have that many bills. So I'm going to start off with rent. You either have rent, you have mortgage. And my rent, of course, is due on the 1st. And it is $1,065. I have paid this, and then you can put a confirmation. I do get confirmation numbers, but I'm going to list them out right here. I also have my rental insurance, and that is actually, for whatever reason, it like posts, it starts to process on the 1st, but it doesn't post to the 2nd, but I still put the 1st. And that is $13.95. That is paid. I then have my subscriptions, and my subscriptions come to, and these are the monthly ones, come to $35. Well, these are due from the 1st to the 6th, but I always make sure I have the money in there on the 1st for them, because they're auto debit. So we're just going to put 1st through the 6th, and we're going to put $35.97. Not all of these are paid at the time of this video, so I'm not going to check the box. I then have my phone, of course, which I have Metro, and then that is on the 5th, and then that is $55, and that is not paid yet. Of course, we have our internet. I do not have cable like a majority of people. This is the 22nd, and that is $116. And then I have my power. Now, here's what I do for my power. I mean, everybody is different, but I always budget $100 during the cooler months, because any credit rolls over, and then I can use that for my summer month when my bill is higher. And then this is the, oh, my bad. This is the 25th, and that's 100. I just do it, and then it's also easier for me to just put 100 and have 100 budgeted for power. And then I reassess when the summertime hits. And then I have, so these are my core bills, and then I will put groceries, but before that, These are the core bills. And then I have life insurance and I have burial insurance. So life insurance, these are like the must pay. And then my burial. So this one is going to be, these are both the 13th. No, and then this one is the 18th. And then this one is 102. I rounded up. It's like 101 and some change, but I rounded up. And this one is 55. And so I have those. And then, so these are my life insurance, the burial insurance. I might, if you guys want a video about why I have two, that ask me, I'll let you know. And that's pretty much it for my bills. I really don't have too much else. And then there's gonna be groceries. Now, once I do my groceries, then anything left over is what I then use for household and personal expenses. Please excuse the helicopter in the background if you can hear that. That's what I do next. But basically, you know, these are the core bills, right? And of course, groceries can be your variable expenses. But I usually always budget out $300 for my groceries for the month. So we can put grocery on here. And then there's no, and let's say 300, okay? So then I would, if anybody would ask me, you know, like, get your calculator out, what are my expenses, you know, for the month, right? Then you're gonna, of course, we're gonna have the rent, which was $1,065, and then the rental insurance, and then the subscriptions, and then the phone, and the internet, and then, of course, my power, and then the life insurance, both life insurance and burial insurance, and then the groceries. So my expense, I guess my bills, now my total expenses come out to $1,842.92, right? So then this is where your income comes in, right? So you know your income, right? And so in that way, you would subtract this from your income, and then you would know what you have left over for savings, for, you know, if you guys do like the envelopes and all this other stuff, which is, I know everybody has a different way that they do it, but this is how I do mine. But just know it's important to know your bills. I'm sure you've heard this in a lot of other, you know, financial channels or, you know, budgeting channels, but it is still important, and everybody does it a different way. My way might work for you. So stick around, follow me on the journey, and you guys have a great day.